Hey guys, I thought it would be worthwhile today to talk about a major news story that I'm sure you've seen over the last several days, weeks, months, or even years. And that's the state of abortion law in America today. So here are 3 things I think you should know. Number 1, let's talk about Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade, as you likely know, is the Supreme Court case that legalized abortion in America. That's the way that we talk about it. But it's important to know that it's not an unlimited law that allows abortion anytime, anywhere, anyplace. In fact, there are some limits that are already placed on abortion. So here's an easy way to think about it. Essentially, the Supreme Court divided pregnancy into 2 different stages, the first half and the back half. And what the Supreme Court said is that a woman has a right to access to an abortion because of her right to privacy. And that's the way it stands at the beginning of pregnancy. But as the pregnancy goes on, the state has an ability to regulate abortion, and even late in the pregnancy can outlaw abortion. That's why, depending on where you live in America, your state's abortion law looks different than other states. Number 2, states like Georgia are now choosing to pass laws that restrict access to abortion during that first part of pregnancy. That's why these laws are legally problematic from the beginning, because federal law protects a woman's right to an abortion during this stage. So why are states choosing to do this now? Well, there's likely the political will. So within the state, there's enough momentum to pass these particular laws. But there's also a bigger picture here. Anti-abortion advocates really want to get these state laws to the Supreme Court, because right now the Supreme Court is tilted slightly to the conservative side. More quote-unquote conservative judges are on the court. So some believe that this may give an opportunity to change, alter, undermine existing abortion law in America. Number 3, it's important to know that while we are closely watching states like Georgia and Alabama and what they're doing with restrictive abortion laws in America, at the same time, other states like New York and Illinois are trying to protect a woman's right to an abortion. So you have 2 very different stories playing out in America right now. You have a group of states that want to restrict abortion early on in the pregnancy. And then you have another group of states that want to protect a woman's right to an abortion late into her pregnancy. All of this is a reaction to what potentially could happen in the Supreme Court. But no cases right now are even close to being heard by the highest court in the land. So here are the takeaways. State laws have changed in America when it comes to abortion law, but the practical impact of those laws is limited because they are instantly challenged in court. So we have a long way to go to see if they could even be implemented at a state level. But that doesn't mean these state laws are insignificant. In fact, we should watch to see what state laws, if any, make it to the Supreme Court, because the way the Supreme Court rules on a particular state law could empower other states to either restrict or permit abortion, depending on certain scenarios. And that could change how abortion is handled in America. I hope this is helpful. Just a couple things to consider about a major topic of conversation in America today. As always, email us, info@smarternews.com, or direct message us on social media if you want to hear more, have questions, comments. We want to be here to provide great nonpartisan news for you that enhances your life. I'm Jenna, and I'll see you later on Smarter News.